So, oh, we're setting up our meeting on YouTube Live.
It says meeting is now streaming live on YouTube on my screen.
Oh, yay. Got it. Okay, welcome everyone. But before we start, I need to, so we can have a chill out time here together because I need to share the YouTube link out to our social media network. So if you're tuning in live, thank you for just watching our channel. Let me just do this for 2 seconds before I share. Ooh, yay. Link. Okay. Oh, we're live. So fun. Okay. Multitasking. Yay. Easy. Okay. Welcome everybody. Ooh, Eric's gonna come on. So hi everybody, my name is Stacy. Welcome to our MoonToken YouTube channel. And today we have the creators of Follow Funding, Eric Bechtold and Eric Allen, who's gonna drop in like very shortly. So Follow Funding is a wonderful pay it forward crowdfunding program. I'm going to let them express it to you. Here at MoonToken, we're so excited because we're all about the power of community. And also we're so blessed that we have a strategic partnership with Follow Funding, guys. So Eric Bechtold, he's now in his beautiful dream cabin in Tennessee. And he's a man who is living his life, living his dream, and his dream is to really help others achieve their dreams, and that's what he's doing. So that's fascinating. Welcome, Eric 1, Eric B, and
hey,
then we have, hi, and then we have Eric Allen, who is just like, I think you have around 30 businesses, Eric. I think you're the, or I don't know, I think you just have like so many businesses. I think you're the total example of a serial entrepreneur. And I've known both of them for, I've known Eric Allen for close to 9 years. And also I've known Eric Bechtold for 1 or 2 years now. So I just want to thank you guys so much for joining us. And how about we jump into it? I have some fun icebreaker questions just for fun to warm up a bit. So if you have to sing karaoke, which song will you pick?
Are you asking me or Eric Allen?
Ooh, both of you. Chime in.
I'm going to sing whatever song Eric B is singing. We're going to do a duet. I would prefer Don't Stop Believing by Journey. That would be my preference, but if Eric has something better, I will join him on stage and sing back up to him.
Ooh.
I don't know if it's better, but the first concert I went to as a kid was Guns N' Roses and Aerosmith. Ooh. So I think it's Paradise City. So I've got that kind of Axl Rose dance thing down, and it goes over pretty well. So that'd probably be my first pick.
So fun. That's so, my sister worked for Emirates Airline, and she met Axl Rose.
Really? That's cool.
He looks so different. Like he didn't look like his Axl Rose 1980s style. Yeah, it was super funny. My karaoke song is anything Bon Jovi. Anything Bon Jovi is so good.
All right.
Yeah, and yeah, and then last question is if you had an unlimited supply of one thing for the rest of your life, what would you ask for?
Freedom.
Ooh, that's a big philosophical answer.
You're probably wanting me to say something like a thing, but I don't know. I mean, that seems like the best answer I could come up with.
It is.
How about you, Eric?
Well, you stole mine, buddy. I was going to say freedom. I feel like probably love, man, love and positivity. It's
There you
sometimes
go.
hard to keep an abundance of that in these crazy times, but man, that brings such great peace of mind and well-being. So that would probably be mine.
That's a good one. I love it. I think mine was a silly one, like sushi. That's my answer. Like sushi, but I think
I like sushi too.
Yeah, I think unlimited sushi would be really good. Yeah, so let's jump into it. We want to hear all about from you guys directly. What is follow funding? What's it about? So maybe Eric Betchel, would you like to tell us? Eric B.
All right. Yeah. Basically, follow funding. I have a slide here. I can pull this up, so this might help. Let's see if you can see this. Give me a second. You might see. Boink. All right. Can you see my screen now?
Yes, we can. Ooh.
All right. I'll just keep it in this format here so you can see it here. So basically, follow funding is a crowdfunding platform. And I'll tell you a little bit about, if you don't know what crowdfunding is, here's a little definition. So crowdfunding is the pooling together of capital from a number of individuals to finance a dream, cause, or invention. And crowdfunding makes the use and easy accessibility. Let's see here. I can't read my own thing here. Accessibility of vast networks of people through crowdfunding platforms to bring donors and causes together, greatly expanding the pool from whom funds can be raised beyond the traditional circle of friends, relatives, banks, and venture capitalists. So a lot of people know these down here at the bottom of my screen: GoFundMe, Indiegogo, and Kickstarter. Those are the three biggest players. There's a lot of other smaller crowdfunding platforms as well, but none of them have the same type of strategy that we have here at Follow Funding. So basically this whole thing started, I guess the best thing for me to do before I tell you what it is or how it works is I could tell you why it was developed to begin with. I saw a problem in crowdfunding on those other platforms that I just talked about, where you have kind of what they call I look at it like a reverse bell curve, where you get people coming in and maybe they have a few people to talk to and they get a little bit of money coming into their cause, whatever it is they're raising money for. Of course, my lovely dog outside is chasing a bear or something. Seriously. That's probably what he's doing. So they get a little bit of activity, and then all of a sudden they run out of people to talk to, and they don't have anybody going there. And they kind of lose steam. So I call that the valley of death, kind of this reverse bell curve scenario, where they die, kind of their dream kind of dies right there. Well, I saw that as one of the major flaws in crowdfunding, and it's a huge problem. I mean, literally the vast majority of crowdfunding campaigns that start fail because of that. But if you're able to link your cause to other people's causes, make dream connections is what we actually call them, then you're able to benefit from the promotional efforts of other people who are sharing their dreams, causes, or inventions through the platform as well. So there's a video that you can watch on Stacy's website, which we'll give you here in just a few minutes, that will let you take a look at that. But the cool thing about it is you're actually making connections to other causes. And by doing that, it greatly enhances the amount of people you can reach. So the way you get started on Follow Funding is become a donor. And you can do that by making a monetary donation. We use cryptocurrency on our platform, currently Bitcoin, and we will be adding other tokens as well. Bitcoin, you go on there, you make a donation. You can also donate effort for somebody that doesn't have the ability to make a monetary donation. They can become what we call a cause crusader, so money or effort. Your donation connects you to the cause that helped you discover Follow Funding. So, for example, we're going to show you how to get on Stacy's Dreamscape, which is what we call campaigns here at Follow Funding. And by going to her Dreamscape and making a donation there, you'll be connecting yourself to that cause. And so when you're starting to share your Dreamscape, you'll also be driving people to that cause as well. So the really cool thing here is, and again, this is just kind of a thing I put up here. You're making these connections with other people, and you're making a decision to make those connections. So the amount you donate will determine how much you're able to receive from each donation. And people who donate are then connected to the cause, extending your reach. So this is kind of, again, this is just kind of a quick bringing this up to kind of help y'all see this. But I don't know. I know I'm kind of jumping all over the place. There is a 15-minute video, Stacy. So you want to share your actual dreamscape, your website with folks?
Okay, let me.
Whether or not they want to watch the video right now or they want to wait till this webinar is over, we can always hop on there and share that with them.
Yeah, let's watch the 15-minute video together. How about that?
Okay. Let me unshare my screen here.
Okay.
You got it? Okay, you took it.
Okay, got it. Let's press. Wait, let me just make sure I'm sharing computer sound. Okay.
As children, we kick off life without limitation. We imagine what we want to do, where we want to go, and ultimately who we want to become. Nothing's holding us back, but unfortunately, on our journey, life has a way of throwing us curveballs, disconnecting us from our dreams and ambition. We start telling ourselves that we need to be practical and that we can't afford to live with our heads in the clouds. We justify our loss of ambition, claiming that we simply don't have the money to manifest our dreams. Well, if this sounds like you, welcome to Follow Funding, where our mission is simple. We help people reconnect with their ambitions and fund their dreams, causes, and inventions by connecting with the dreams and ambitions of others. This is a unique social crowdfunding platform empowering everyone to promote and fund their own dreams and causes while simultaneously boosting awareness and donations to other linked causes. Think about it. Annually, approximately $40 billion is raised via crowdfunding globally. This is a massive amount of money, and crowdfunding is just now starting to hit its stride as it goes mainstream, making this a very powerful opportunity. So let's dive in now and show you exactly how it works and why Follow Funding is a fresh and disruptive approach to crowdfunding. Okay, so let's say you have a dream you want funded, something you would do if money was no obstacle. Well, the first step in funding your own dream is to help fund another's dream. That's right, at Follow Funding, we employ a 100% pay it forward donation strategy. In fact, until you donate to another, you can't post a campaign known as a dreamscape here at Follow Funding. This is how we encourage our community to lift each other up, making us a community comprised entirely of donators. The act of helping someone achieve his or her dream is a rewarding and simple step. Each dream or cause has a dreamscape dealing out what the cause is and how much is needed to make it a reality. It's also important to note that all monies exchanged using this platform are strictly peer-to-peer donations using secure third-party processing. At Follow Funding, you're simply helping others make their dreams or cause a reality while providing yourself the ability to do the exact same thing. It's also important to note, however, that to donate, it's not required for you to post a dreamscape of your own. If you simply wish to make a donation, our community welcomes you here with open arms, and we're grateful for your support and blessings. To easily make a donation, you'll find under the dreamscape you're looking at a designated donation amount. To get started, simply select the amount you wish to donate and follow the simple payment directions. Remember, reviewing a dreamscape allows you to understand who and what you're funding and creates a connection to that cause when and if you yourself wish to post a dreamscape. We'll talk more about that here in just a second, but keep in mind, dreams can be anything you desire. Maybe you're raising money for medical bills, a family member, continuing education, or maybe your dream is to help your church start a business, or simply travel the world. Whatever you're dreaming, here at Follow Funding, our community of donators can help make it a reality. Okay, so before you make your donation, let's talk about what our tagline means here at Follow Funding when we say we're connecting dreams and changing lives. This is where we shine and where Follow Funding truly differentiates itself from other mainstream crowdfunding platforms. You see, when you make your initial donation, you're connecting your dream or cause to a dream of another you've elected to support. This is a very powerful point of difference because connecting or linking dreams makes massive and viral awareness possible. The reason this is the case is that when others make a donation to your dream, they will also be funding up to 4 others you're connected to. And even more exciting, when they themselves elect to post a dream, they will be doing the exact same to further your cause. And this allows awareness of your dream or cause to spread virally, well beyond your own social circles and promotional efforts. Because of these dream connections, you're able to generate leveraged-based donations. donations well beyond what individuals could attract through their own personal marketing efforts. This is truly a community of people helping each other fund the dreams and causes near and dear to their hearts. So let's clarify how donations are split through these powerful connections and how you can maximize the amount of donations you're qualified to receive. You see, all donations are split between dreams, but each dream can only receive up to 50% of what that individual themselves has already donated to another. Remember, this is a true 100% pay it forward platform. So let's look at how this works through an illustrative example. Let's say that a friend shared their follow funding dreamscape with you, and you decided to make a generous $500 donation to her. In this example, we will call your friend Anna, and Anna's dream is to raise $30,000 to start her very own cupcake business. A business that'll let her do something she loves while controlling her own hours and spending quality time with her children. It just kills her every morning dropping off her kids at daycare and punching a time clock knowing that she's missing precious moments she can never get back. Anna has a powerful dream, but before she was able to post her dreamscape, she first had to make a donation to another cause, which is in fact how she discovered follow funding in the first place. You see, Anna loved the concept of paying it forward, so her first donation was to a church group she discovered on social media, raising funds to go on a mission to Africa. Anna dug deep and donated $1,000. Now again, in order to post a dream of your own, you must first make a donation yourself, just as Anna did. Now, once Anna had completed her donation, she was then given the option of posting her very own dreamscape, which in this example was connected to the church group and 3 other dreams that cause was also connected with. We refer to this succession of connected dreamscapes as the dream stream. Now please keep in mind, follow funding splits all funding between the dreams you elect to fund and dreams they're also connected with, greatly expanding potential awareness and reach. So let's look at how donations are divided using the same example from above. When you found your way to Anna's dreamscape, you were asked to pick an amount you wish to donate, and by doing so, Anna was able to receive 50% of the amount donated, up to 50% of the total amount she herself initially donated, or a total of $500. So in this example, let's say you decided to donate $250. Because Anna is connected to the church group through her initial donation, both Anna and the church group would receive a donation of $125. And the great news is, on the donation page, you are able to view all of the dreams you're funding and see exactly how your money is being allocated prior to confirming your donation. This allows you to always know exactly who you're helping. And keep in mind, depending on how much is being donated and the level of donations made by those posting dreams, donations can be split across as many as 4 different dream connections. For complete details, see the donation allocation link found on this page. That'll break that down for you and show you exactly how that works. But for now, what you need to understand is that Anna, through promotion of her own dreamscape, is creating awareness for another cause she found worthy of donation. And this in turn will happen if you decide to post your own dreamscape and share it with others. And this can go on and on and on. Remember, here at Follow Funding, it's our mission to connect dreams and change lives. So before you make your donation, let's clear up one more thing. Let's talk about how we make money to sustain this community of givers. The good news here is that unlike other crowdfunding platforms, we don't make our money dipping into donations. You see, we're here to facilitate people getting their dreams and causes funded and make the money we need through our own company Dreamscape and from a modest and straightforward annual $50 hosting and management fee paid by each dream posting participant. We keep all donators and participants' information confidential and will not share or sell your data to outside parties unless required by law. We feel strongly that this makes our model of crowdfunding not only more powerful, but more ethical than any other platforms, since we're not taking much needed funds away from our community. Thank you for visiting Follow Funding. We're very grateful for your visit. Please review the dreamscape on this page that helped you discover our community, and welcome to Follow Funding.
Eric, that was such a good video.
That does
As
a little
children,
bit better
we
job
kick-
of explaining it.
It does. It really does. Okay, so this is our MoonToken page. So we're kind of walking people through it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is what I did when I set up this MoonToken page. It's follow funding /MoonToken. And I have a 23-minute video that we recorded last week talking about our dreams and our goals and our roadmap. So it's here for people to view. Yeah, we're not going to click that. not going to click that one.
Yeah.
And then, but our dream is to really become like an education plus technology platform. And we're doing things like we're going to set up a center in Ghana, in a city nearby Accra. And we're actually like really looking for property right now to rent out. So we haven't finalized the contract yet. That's why I'm not posting up those photos yet. But we have this plan. So this is our follow funding page, right? And I just put the goal, this audacious goal of 100 Bitcoin. And one of the things is all of us know here at MoonToken is that we are a community token, in the sense that the person who developed our smart contract was anonymous. And in the contract, he put no developer percentage, or there's no team tokens, and there's no funding. So, you know, when I was thinking about like, what can we do for for MoonToken, in my head, the moment I became project lead, I was like, I have to talk to the two Erics, because we have to do something with follow funding. I mean, of course, like, I'm so grateful that we have this strategic partnership going together, and we're going to be, you know, connecting dreams, changing lives together. And also, if I'm going to use, like, because we are fundraising, right? So if we're going to be crowdfunding anyways, this is the platform that I definitely want us to be crowdfunding with.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. So
Absolutely.
Did you want me to clarify anything about follow funding, or do we, is there anything that you didn't get from the video that we need to really dive into a little bit deeper?
I think that is how about since we're so blessed to have the founders with us, why don't you guys kind of talk to us about what made you come up with this business model? And yeah, let's start with that question first.
Let me talk. I kind of talked about some problems with crowdfunding. That's one of the reasons we developed follow funding as a model. But I actually have a 20-year background in network marketing. And really one of the problems in network marketing, or one of the things I saw in network marketing that really kind of pushed me this direction, was every time you got involved in a network marketing business model, the person that's trying to motivate you to do the stuff in that business is always saying, okay, well, what is your why? What is it you want to do? What does your dream lifestyle look like? And they tell you to set up a dream board and all these different things, and really, imagine yourself doing those things. And then at the end of that whole process of figuring out what it is you want to actually do, they say, now go sell this juice and that'll help you do that. And it's kind of like, why not just make the thing that you're promoting what you actually want to do? Figure out what your best life looks like, put that in your dreamscape, and then share that with other people. So we're all funding each other's dreams. And it just seemed like the idea that I couldn't not do. So, it's, that was one thing. I know, Eric, you were attracted to this model as well. What attracted you initially?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Stacy alluded to the fact I juggle a lot of things personally and professionally, but at the end of the day, I'm always seeking out things that can really make a difference and, change the world. And, you get excited about certain ideas and concepts, and then they fizzle out for whatever reason, maybe decisions on the corporate side that aren't aligned with your values, or the product, the service is just not sustainable, or there's too much hype, there's just too much nonsense, but, and Eric B shared this with me. I said, the platform is all about changing the world. I mean, the only way we change the world is by liberating people to manifest their dreams, right? I mean, that's really, if you think about it, you take something you're passionate about, the dream that's in your heart, and you put that front and center. And that's what really inspires other people to dream about or think about what's in their heart. What are your dreams? And so many people have this, certainly in the last year and a half, I think this layer of dust has built up over their hearts and minds and souls. Like, it's hard for them to even dream again. And what I love about this platform is it empowers you to and really encourages you to dream again, because you're surrounded with other dreamers. And then, when we connected with Stacy, and she told us about the MoonToken community and the pillars and the core values. we just saw it as like a perfect fit. It all really fits together. And, you know, I've been on fire about this, you know, since Eric shared it with me. And, you know, I'm a firm believer that a great message delivered long enough, it falls upon the right ears, other like-minded visionaries and dreamers. And I'm hopeful that, you know, the MoonToken community will kind of be this catalyst to get other people involved. And, you know, we can let Stacy, you know, and she's got lit on her dreamscape about, you know, the different timelines and the way this can really come full circle to benefit so many lives across the world. So I always make time for this one because it's near and dear to my heart.
Yeah, well, do you guys remember Andrew Bowie? He's online YouTube right now. And
Andrew!
He has a vision, because his vision is to build a ski and snowboarding training center in Singapore and send a team to represent Singapore in Winter Olympics.
So he doesn't have to keep going to Japan to do it. He can do it right in Singapore.
Yeah, and I what I love about follow funding is, you know, when someone donates, it just unleashes and opens a dreamscape for themselves. And what I mean, like I mentioned earlier, MoonToken, we do rely on the funds of our community because we do not have like one of our income streams is definitely going to be donation funds from the community. So imagine that when people are donating, when our MoonToken family members are donating, they get to open their dreamscape too. And that when their friends are, or our friends are, because one of the things is when you browse the follow funding website, people will see the different dreams connected to MoonToken, right? So it means that somebody could donate to Andrew's dream, and that would also bless the MoonToken project.
Absolutely.
Right.
I mean,
I think it's important that people understand, Stacy, it's not a, you know, it's not a one-way street. Like, here, give me money, give me money, give me money. It's like, no. That's probably the paradigm shift Eric and I deal with the most. It's like, no, we don't want to just take your money. We want to talk about your dreams, because as soon as you start dreaming and put it, create your own dreamscape, now we have our entire network to send to your dreamscape. Yeah. And people are going to be called to, you know, be a part of that as well. And it's just it's a beautiful exponential global compounding effect that can take place that is just really, really exciting on many different levels.
That's really cool.
Right.
Yeah.
And that was that Andrew that was talking about the ski school?
Yes. He says, hi,
think
Eric.
About that. Hey, think
Andrew's
about
one of the
that
first
too.
guys I met in Singapore like 8 or 9 years ago, man. He's awesome.
Cool. But I love the idea that he's already focused on what he wants to do and already knows that. A lot of people who discover this platform, one of the things it does, we have a why workshop that people go through to kind of discover what it is they want to do as well. Because a lot of people who make their first donation in the platform, they don't even necessarily have a defined dream yet, what it is they really want to do, but it gets them thinking about what it is they want to do, gives them that purpose. And that's a huge thing as well. You know, there's a lot of people out there on the internet that are just saying, hey, give me money, do this. You know, they're always just kind of take. And they're not really helping people really understand what it is that would give their life purpose. So that's what this is all about. It's just helping people, really connecting dreams and changing lives. And I just love to, when a new dreamscape comes into the platform, we actually get to see what people are putting in. And it's amazing the dreams that people actually, you know, what people want to do. And it's really your imagination is really the only limiting factor. Whatever you can figure out, we can help you fund it. So that's the beautiful thing about it.
And I also know, like, when we met before COVID-19, I think. So it was a time where you guys had these big goals to go to like take a plane and also video and record people's dreams becoming an actuality, right?
Right. And we're still going to do that. We just have to let the world calm down a little bit.
And, you know, like there's one of the things like Ji-hoon Kim, like Jason Kim from Korea. He was like really excited when he saw this this follow funding platform. And his dream is to make a dream factory.
What?
Dream
That's
Factory.
cool.
Dream
I like
Factory. So he opened the Dreamscape, but he just hasn't articulated his thoughts yet. But I called him recently, and I'm like, okay, we have to activate your Dream Factory now. And we're probably gonna have these Korean language videos on our MoonToken channel, hopefully, or just
Cool.
link his to ours because we're linked. Our dreams are
Well,
linked. Our dreamscapes are linked.
Yeah, and you can evolve your dreamscape too. Don't think you have to just create a dreamscape that's at everything that you want right then and there.
Hmm.
You know, a lot of dreams evolve as you think about it more and as you get in, you know, as you hit certain milestones in your process, you know, you open up and that dream can expand. So the nice thing about it is you can go on and change it. You can update your videos, update your description, whatever it is you want to do. So that's the other nice thing about it is it just gives you a place to, it's almost like a living dream board that isn't just you imagining for yourself what it is you want. You're sharing that with other people and they're able to contribute to you. So, you know, it's a fun deal, but I know Stacy, you're going to be updating your dreamscape as you get going and as you hit certain milestones as well. So
Yeah.
you can always just
can I
send
have
people
more
in.
than one? Can MoonToken have more than one?
Yeah, you can. You can have multiple dreamscapes. The way you have multiple dreamscapes is by making multiple donations. You can
Mm.
open up additional dreamscapes, but I think it's the best place to start is just have one focused idea that you want to start with and really, you know, move that direction first before you start a bunch of different dreamscapes simultaneously. So really want to see people move the needle and start really getting those funds coming into their initial dreamscape before they branch off into multiple directions. But yeah, you can definitely have multiple dreamscapes.
Okay.
And what I love about it is, you know, once a dream is realized, it never shrinks in proportion. Let's use Andrew Bowie. I mean, he helps fund this first ski training facility in Singapore. I guarantee you, once he gets the first one funded, it's like, well, let's go start another one in Singapore. Let's add more age groups. Let's go start one in Malaysia. Let's go start one in another country. So, you know, there's different milestones along the way. And, you know, again, the bigger, the more the dream manifests, the bigger it becomes. So you can start off small and then, you know, start to expand it and impact more and more people.
I like to also touch upon
You
this.
can also grow your goal. So I'm sorry, Stacy, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just saying you can also start with a small goal. Maybe you have 5 different things you want to achieve, you know, 5 different milestones. You could start with your goal just being what you need for that first milestone. And then after you get that, add more to it. So, you know, it's very, you know, it's transparent in the sense people can always view your dreamscape, but you can, it's malleable. You can change it and really grow with your dream. So.
I love it. I love it how you could just like do 5, maybe take this big chunk because Andrew just wrote in the YouTube live chat, his dream, he needs to raise 2 billion Sing dollars.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Wow. I don't know. What does that translate into US dollars?
Alan, Eric, how does that translate? US dollars. You have so much Singapore business. This should be fast for you.
A lot. It's a lot of money.
Okay. Yeah,
well,
I can imagine.
It's a lot. 2 billion Sing. I think it's less than 2 billion US dollars, but anything over 1 billion US dollars. And I love this pay it forward model. It's so different in the crowdfunding space. And I just wanted to, for example, Andrew, you know, he has this really audacious goal of 2 billion Sing dollars, but he says he's very confident that he can walk in that like declaration of this 2 billion because his way to get there, he says he's going to bless 108 people and help them make 10 million US dollars through crypto each.
Oh, cool.
There we go.
Wow.
There you go. So it's kind of like even him, he understands his pay it forward. So can you guys expand a bit more of why you chose pay it forward versus like Kickstarter? They're just like crowdfunding, group buying, group.
Yeah. Well, I mean, again, a mainstream crowdfunding platform is generally give me money. It's just somebody asking for money without being willing to put any money into the community to help somebody else manifest their dream. So I just, you know, if you become part of Follow Funding, you have to make a donation. It's a requirement. So we're a community comprised entirely of donors, which really sets us apart. It's really the secret sauce to follow funding and what makes our community different than everybody else. And that's one thing you have to do within a crowdfunding platform as well, as you have to differentiate yourself from all the other platforms. Like you have a Kickstarter that's mainly just for little business startups and, you know, that sort of things. And then you have like a GoFundMe that's more of a, I have this problem I need to raise money for. But here we're really about helping each other fund each other's dreams and making those connections. And those campaign connections really are what making that initial donation is all about, is picking your initial connections. And when you watch that video, if you go back after watching this and watch that video again on Stacy's site, which is followfunding.com/MoonToken, you'll understand those connections a little bit better, because when anytime money comes into this platform, it's disseminated through those connected dreamscapes. And again, it's all about allowing people to reach beyond the community they're able to touch on their own. Like, for example, if you had a crowdfunding platform running and you posted your campaign, you're only normally able to get the people that you send to that platform yourself to make those donations. Whereas here, you're basically hitching your wagon to somebody else's star, you know, here, this is my dream. And every time they go out and raise awareness, you're also getting some awareness as well. So it's a beautiful situation, but that's kind of the idea behind it.
Yeah, I love it. Eric, Eric Allen, would you like to add something?
No, I would just say, you know, and if we use Andrew's example or anybody's, you know, he could create a crowdfunding page for his ski training center, and he might get some people like, that's kind of a cool idea. You know, here's some money. I doubt if he would get come out to about, looks like it's about 1.5 billion American dollars, if I'm doing my conversion, somewhere around there, 1.36. But you know, and then what Eric, you know, talked about earlier, you know, you get into this valley of death. Eventually people are like, I don't know how many people are going to give to that, even though it's a pretty cool idea, versus take 1,000 people that say, yeah, that's cool, but I also have my own dream that's completely different, and I will give to your dream, and that allows me to, you know, create my own dreamscape.
Yeah.
Okay, now Andrew is incentivized to promote thousands of other people's dreamscapes, not just his own, because he's going to benefit off those connections. So it really is the power. It's a beautiful concept. I give Eric B tons of credit. I mean, very unique, never been done before this way. And again, I think we could truly change the world by just, you know, having a lot of people living with true purpose.
Yeah, I love it. And oh my gosh, you said something so good. I just lost my train of thought. Andrew says $2 billion US.
Oh, it's 2 billion. No problem.
Well, you got to start. I mean, you got to have an audacious goal. Like you said, too, Andrew, with his other direction that he's helping people raise money with, you know, with crypto, he's already got that going. So why not share? You need as many streams of income coming in to fund your dreams as possible. We're not saying just do this and forget about anything else you're doing. This is just something you add to that process, and it helps you clarify your dream. So, you know, Andrew will, for example, will be able to sit down and really go, okay, this is what this looks like. Here's what the building looks like. Here's how many instructors we need, and really start thinking about exactly where that's going to go. The more, I'd say the more clarity you get on your dream and what it takes to make it a reality, and the more finite you get with those dollars. So instead of saying 2 billion, maybe you need 1.7 or something, but here it is, and here's how it breaks down. You're going to get more people to believe in what you're doing, because the reality in their minds, it's all about kind of transferring your dream into somebody else's mind. And that's what a dreamscape does. It lets them see, hear your thoughts, really understand what it is you're raising money for. So they want to connect with you as well. So, you know, it's a great tool to really help you focus on what it is you want to do while you're simultaneously raising funds for that thing. So
now Stacy, here's what's exciting. Sorry to cut you off, Eric. Here's what's exciting. Andrew connects his dreamscape to the MoonToken community. He goes and raises $2 billion. Imagine what that does for the MoonToken community as well.
Yeah. I know.
There you go.
So that me as MoonToken, I'm like incentivized to help Andrew fulfill his dream, right?
Absolutely.
And it's
That's
like,
the beauty of it.
that's the beauty of it. And when you guys mentioned earlier, like our values, we have the ABCs of MoonToken: A, advancing knowledge; B, building dreams; and C, creating connections. That's why follow funding and MoonToken is just like this, like beautiful. Like
It's meant to be.
it's meant to be. It's really meant to be. So I think you had a really good point. Like when Andrew's fundraising for his dream, naturally MoonToken gets blessed because we're part of their dream stream. But also, me as MoonToken, we want to help and pour back into the community too. So we have 100,000 wallet holders, and we're just like, we're having a bit of a lull at the moment. The market's down, crying or something like that. But it's like, we're here for the long run, and we really want to build dreams and help people unleash their dreams, and really excited about getting people on their dreamscapes. And I love what we have a plan of having, like a dream academy. It's also in Korean language on this site as well. But it's something like, how many of us, just like in that intro video, like how many of us are just living our 9-to-5 daily lives, and we even forgot what is our dream. I'm so looking forward to your like why workshop, your dream workshop. And I think it's going to really also inspire other people to dream again. And I also remember, like, MoonToken, we started off as a meme token, who we just want to make that one Lambo, like one Binance and stuff like that, because people do have dreams. When they have that investment, they want it to 100x, they want it to 1000x. Why? Not just to buy a Lamborghini, right? More.
Right. Maybe you want a stable of Lamborghinis. I mean, whatever. No, I mean, I think, and that's the idea too. That's the nice part about this as well, is your dream. You might think, oh, well, it's not something I want to go out and put on a mainstream crowdfunding platform. Just remember, your dream is going to attract other people that are like-minded to what you want to raise funds for. So it could be literally anything. We have people raising money to travel the world. I mean, they just want to not sit at a desk, and they want to get out there and do stuff. And that might be it too. But you have to paint that picture and explain to people what it is. There's a lot of other people out there that are having the same dreams that you do and want to do the same type of thing. I mean, look at Eric's picture, for example. When it pops over to Eric, he's traveling the world. I mean, that's the kind of cool stuff. It's whatever it is that you really want to do. If money were no obstacle, it's kind of a good way to start your mind going in the right direction. If money were no obstacle, what is it what would I do every day? What would get me jumping out of bed and excited? I mean, that's really what we're trying to discover, and that's what we really want to help you fund. So that's it.
If money weren't an obstacle, what would get me jumping out of bed? What would get you jumping out of bed
every morning? What would get you jumping out of bed every morning, something you want to do? And if money were no obstacle, you could do it. That's kind of going to get you moving in the right direction. I think that's it. I mean, unfortunately, like you said, everybody's gotten into these lulls. A lot of people have gotten into this lull where they've forgotten what they actually want to do. I mean, as kids, you ask a little kid what they want to do, and they can tell you, oh, this is what I want to do when I grow up. Very few people are actually doing what they wanted to do when they grow up. They're just doing what they have to do. So we want to help people get back to what they want to do and what they're, what's in line with what would make them truly happy. And you can define that any number of ways, but a lot of people, if they're not living in purpose, if they're not doing something that gives their life purpose, they just kind of drone through life. So you kind of have to do some soul searching to figure out what it is you want to raise funds for. But that's the whole beauty of it. And we will help you with that process. That's part of the setting up your dreamscape. So
that's so exciting.
Good.
Yeah. I just wanted to, for people who I want to just give some more context of, there's crowdfunding. So let's say Andrew wants, I'm going to pick on Andrew, just highlight Andrew. For example, Andrew wants to build this ski slope snowboarding center in Singapore. And as an entrepreneur, what sources of funding are available to him? He can write a business investment deck. He can talk to venture capitalists. He can talk to business angels. He can go on Shark Tank, all of these different things. But one of the things that crowdfunding offers is that, it could be like a micro investment investment too. Someone could buy into this dream for like $100 or $1,000, for example. And, you know, I think that's the power of crowdfunding. And then I love how our crowdfunding platform with Follow Funding is like, when I'm donating to the 1,000 to Andrew's dream, I get to have my own dream as well. And when I donate to Andrew's dream, I'm also helping 2 or 3 other people as well. So it's just like this wonderful, you know, collective movement. And here at MoonToken, imagine like people are saying like, oh, Stacey, how do you have funding? How do you have funding? But if we have 100,000 holders, even 1,000 donations, and each one gives like $50, is 50,000 US.
It's true.
Right?
Well, and you got to think about it too. All those other directions you talked about, you give up equity in your business. So, you know, in this situation, you don't give up any equity, and you also are simultaneously helping other people do what they want to do. So it's a beautiful thing. You know, if you watch Shark Tank, you're always, you know, you always see them say, you know, the person may come in and say, I want to give up, I'll put up 5% for this amount of money. And the sharks are always like, we want 20%, or we want this, and we want like, I mean, all they want to do is take. Whereas here you get to get, and that's the beautiful thing. So again, you can go in multiple avenues, but if you can raise money for a dream without having to give up equity, it's definitely a blessing for sure. So
that's an excellent point.
Crowdfunding special.
Yeah. Okay. And then let's say closing questions is, do you have your own dreamscapes?
We do.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Can you share with us what are yours, and then we can maybe call it a day?
We can, but we want to encourage everybody that's watching this to only go to your dreamscape. So I don't know if we want to put those out there or not, or if we'd rather just say, go to Stacey. I can tell you guys what mine is. Why don't we just, instead of giving you our dreamscapes, we'll just tell you what we're raising money for.
Yeah.
So
what are you raising money for?
I'm using the Follow Funding platform to raise money for Follow Funding. It's how we pay our programmers. We get the money that we need, and everything to make this all possible comes from our community donating and connecting to our dreamscape. So we're basically using our pay it forward crowdfunding platform to fund the platform. That was my initial dream, what I wanted to do. And that's what's become a reality. So that's what I'm doing. Eric, you want to share some of your ideas or what you're raising money for?
Sure. Yeah. You know, my wife and I started our own not-for-profit foundation a few years ago, where we give all the money that's raised to charitable partners that we vetted, that we know are really, you know, making a real impact, that's laid out in their mission statement. You know, it revolves around education, poverty alleviation, and those are kind of our 2 main pillars. And really, you know, there's some unique causes out there that we didn't know existed. So we like to just not only give them the financial capital, but then the human capital of other donors to actually go out on site and just see those dollars in action. And here's the best part, Stacey, you know, I'm connected with Eric's dream, you're connected with mine. So we're all connected together.
Yeah.
So the people that are supporting MoonToken are supporting us, and we're going to go out and, you know, support the MoonToken Dreamscape and everybody else that's connected to it.
Amen. Very good. Okay. So that means we're going to look forward to hearing. This is the first of many occasions that we're going to be getting together, right? And I'm looking forward to the dream workshop, actually.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about Eric. I'm looking forward to our next call, maybe profiling some of the people who've connected their dreamscapes to the MoonToken community, bring them on and let them share their dreams and why they're so excited as well.
That's really good. Oh, just like a really practical question is, when people donate, and then how long does it take until the donors receive it? Because, you know, in Kickstarter, sometimes you have to achieve a threshold in order to release the funds.
Yeah, you'll like this about it. The way we have the wallet system set up, you create your own wallet and link it directly into the platform. So as soon as it writes to the block and resolves, it's immediately in your account. So you know, depending on how much activity is happening within the blockchain at the moment, it might be 20 minutes or 8 minutes, or, you know, an hour, depending on how many transactions are happening, but it happens the second that it goes through the process. So that's the other cool thing about us is we're not taking your money and then we don't even take, the company itself doesn't even take a chunk of any of the money that goes through the process. It literally goes through the dream stream. The only way the company gets money through the dream stream is if we're promoting our dreamscape or one of our connected dreamscapes gets some donations. So we're literally all in this together and doing the same things together. But no, that's a great question. So it's pretty much instantaneous. As soon as it resolves, you have that Bitcoin in your account. So pretty cool.
Very cool. And the other thing I just want to highlight before we go is it's really cool that the donation is in Bitcoin, because it is a, what do you call it? It's like, it's a deflationary currency. The value of it will go up. So if I were to donate like $100 in cash on another platform, that $100 will be worth $100 today. And maybe next year it's like worth $99, and it's the value of the dollar depreciates. But here in Follow Funding, when you donate in Bitcoin, like the Bitcoin value goes up. Right?
Exactly.
So I think that's very cool as well. I'm so excited.
Yeah, we've seen since we started the platform, we've seen a massive increase in value of Bitcoin. So it's been a beautiful thing. That's just another way. Again, if we can help you raise money any way we can, I mean, that's the reason we chose that. It also gives us a global marketplace as well, crosses all boundaries and borders. So beautiful thing.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much for your time.
We love you, Stacey.
Awesome.
We love your heart.
Love you guys, and we will see you guys soon. And also, for all of you watching YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We are on our road to 1,000 subscribers. Right now, we are at, I think, 263. So keep on subscribing, liking, and commenting. Okay, see you guys soon. God bless you.
Thank
All right,
you.
Bye.
bye.